Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming out to the Section 8 homeownership conversion ribbon cutting. Today marks a signature moment in Mayor Baraka's equitable economic growth strategy. In February this year, with the support of the mayor, Governor Murphy, Newark City Council, and countless other community stakeholders, we launched the first land bank in the state of New Jersey's history. From the start, it was important that we set a national example on how a land bank could be used to eliminate blight, create home ownership opportunities, as well as create wealth for local businesses. We knew that such ambitious goals would require a high level of collaboration among like-minded partners. Thankfully, Newark is fortunate to have such leaders such as Mayor Baraka, Deputy Mayor Allison Ladd, the Newark City Council, Newark Housing Authority Executive Director Victor Cirillo, as well as the Urban League of Essex County President and CEO Vivian Frazier. I'd also like to thank our partners at NACA and Bank of America for their commitment to innovative economic development programs such as this one. Moreover, I'd like to extend a special thanks to Invest Newark, Newark Housing Authority, as well as EHD staff members for their commitment to executing such a tedious, multi-phase plan. Your work changed lives, and we thank you for consistently going above the call of duty to deliver excellent services to the residents of the great city of Newark, New Jersey. I would also like to thank RMCM Construction, Hamlet Development Partners, and Washington Bay Group for your professionalism and commitment to high-quality real estate development in the midst of a pandemic. The houses that you redevelop for our city serves as perfect symbols of Newark's resurgence. And lastly, I'd like to thank and congratulate Mrs. Charlene Spann, Mrs. Romana Addison, and Mrs. Hakima Neal for your commitment to invest in yourselves, your families, and your future. Because of your steadfastness, this day is possible. And as a result of your disciplined savings plan, hours of credit counseling, and thousands of papers and applications that you had to go through to qualify, your neighbors of all income levels learned that all Newarkers have the opportunity for home ownership. With that, I would like to introduce one of America's foremost leaders in equitable economic development, the Honorable Mayor Ras Baraka.
Thank you. So first, I just want to thank Burnell Hall for his vision and his work on this, his commitment to making this happen. Obviously, none of this becomes a reality without the work of Burnell, the folks over at Invest Newark, the Land Bank, our Deputy Mayor, Allison Ladd, our cooperative work to make this a reality here. I want to thank a few people. Obviously, Bruce Marks, CEO, founder of NACA, Victor Cirillo, Newark Housing Authority, our partner here, Vivian Frazier. I haven't seen Vivian. She's out here. Urban League, Jorge Cruz, Executive Director, Greater Newark LISC. And I also want to thank the new homeowners, right, for getting on board with us, taking this risk with us as we make this a reality here in the city of Newark. We've identified a few folks with the help of the Housing Authority who would benefit from this program. We are going to obviously see this thing works and see it through and see if we can expand it and do more. It was a great opportunity, not only for folks who were once renters, now become homeowners in a city where almost 80% of the population rents, where almost half of us in the city of Newark pay more than 30% of our income on rent or on housing of some form. So it's important. These programs are not just opportunity for us to get our name in the paper. This is an opportunity for us to make a dent in the incredibly large wealth gap that exists in this state, which is the largest in the nation. Figure out how to allow people to attain the American dream, which is home ownership. Getting them an opportunity to have wealth, particularly when all of this stuff is going on around the pandemic, and people are getting ready to be thrown out of their homes, be thrown out of their apartments. This is an opportunity for us to kind of put a dent in a lot of that. And the best part for me is also that we use local minority developers to build on this project. And you have to excuse me because I said minority, and I don't say that in Newark because we're not the minority in Newark. And I always make that clear to people. But at the end of the day, we use local developers, local black and brown developers to make this happen. And I'm excited about that. It makes me feel good that we get to do that here in this city of my birth, that we do something that actually means something to a few families in the city. So thank everybody who helped put this together. And they did awesome work. Hamlet Developers, LLC, they did an awesome job here. And we want to make sure that not only the program is tight, but the developers did incredible work at the same time. And if you would have saw this before today, and I had the opportunity to see it before today, it is an incredible facelift that has happened here today. And my hat's off to them. Maybe we can get them some more business while we out here, but did an excellent job. So thank you, Burnell.
Thank you, Mayor. As we mentioned before, this could not have been possible without great collaboration among like-minded partners from throughout the city of Newark. And none has exemplified the example of excellence and partnership more so than the Executive Director of the Newark Housing Authority, Victor Cirillo. So Victor, could you come please say some words?
This is about you guys today and the mayor's efforts. And he talks about partnerships, and this is the fruits of excellent communication, good partnerships, right? And moving the city forward, right? That's what we're doing today. I do want to mention one of our commissioners here, Commissioner Martin E. Costa. They help us with their policy decisions. And again, great work to the city, the administration. Congratulations to you all. We have a little token later on, which will be of congratulations. We'll be extending that to you. It's on its way. And, best of luck. It's a pleasure. And this is just the beginning. This is just a blueprint, right? As the mayor mentioned, there's a lot more potential out there, and we're willing to take on that challenge. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Victor. We appreciate your partnership. We also appreciate the partnership and great leadership from our city council. And I have the pleasure of working very closely with the city council, specifically the city council people that are on the board of Invest Newark, one of which is in attendance with us today. So without further ado, I'd like to ask City Councilwoman LaMonica McIver to come up and say a few words. Councilwoman McIver.
Hello, everyone. So I just want to echo what the mayor said. We're excited about today. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I just want to thank Invest Newark, Burnell Hall, Victor, everybody who had input in this, to our chairperson and deputy mayor, Deputy Mayor Allison Ladd. Thank you for everybody who had parts in this. We had an opportunity to tour these. It feels like it was a year ago, but it was a couple of months ago to see just the beginning work on this project, on these projects, because there are 3 in total, and it was amazing. The work is amazing. So I'm excited. I'm happy that we're finally at the finish line. Yes, yes, yes. And so I just want to congratulate everybody for this, getting us to this point and being here today. So congratulations to everybody who are going to get the keys to go into these beautiful homes, because that's the part that's the most exciting part. So thank you all.
Thank you, Councilwoman McIver. And lastly, I'd like to give special thanks and ask that the chair of Invest Newark's board, as well as the deputy mayor of economic development for the great city of Newark, come up and give a few words and talk about not only the work that we're doing here with the Section 8 homeownership program, but also our Live Newark program, which is a leading example of creating opportunities from homeownership at all income levels within the city. Deputy Mayor Ladd?
Good morning. I'm Allison Ladd. I do serve as the Deputy Mayor for Mayor Ras Baraka in Economic and Housing Development. It's really an honor to be here celebrating so many great things, from partnership to being inclusive and equitable to new homeowners. And that is a key part of why we're all here today. I also wanted to acknowledge my fellow board members of Invest Newark. I have the pleasure of serving as the chairperson of Invest Newark's board of directors. And I do see members, including Councilmember McIver, along with Richard Camerari, who are present here today. So I wanted to thank them for their work in helping us get to today's exciting announcement. I just wanted to close with and saying that, today is about celebration. We're celebrating 3 new homeowners. That's incredible for us to have 3 new homeowners in our city today. We're also celebrating the great work of Invest Newark under the leadership of Burnell Hall and his team that helps make this a reality. Sometimes you have an idea, you have a vision, but being able to execute is something that is incredibly valuable at this time as we continue to recover from COVID-19. And last, Mayor Baraka's leadership. I think all of us know what the mayor has done for us in this city over the last 14 months. It has been a tough 14 months, Mayor, but we are all here. We are present, and we recognize that it has been a difficult time for many of us in our city, but we know that with your bold leadership, your desire to continue to move us forward, whether it's a program like this today, Section 8 home ownership program, or whether it's expanding the Live Newark program here, where you're providing twice as much down payment assistance today than you were a month ago. So now homeowners can purchase their home using $10,000 of funding from the city of Newark. And this is all thanks to the mayor's bold leadership and helping us advance homeownership across our city. And so today, congratulations. It's my honor to be here with you, and I look forward to meeting the homeowners and have a great day. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Before we call up our last speaker from NACA, I just want to give special thanks as well to the Newark Land Bank Community Advisory Board. I see a few members here because they are truly the conscience of the land bank, making sure that we keep an eye and an ear towards equitable economic growth. And I just thank you for your volunteerism and commitment to this city. You continue to guide us in the right direction to make this a great instrument of equality for all Newarkers. I'd also like to thank Wells Fargo for giving us a Community Wins grant to extend the program. That sort of effort is something that we want to continue to implore other financiers to take part in. But lastly, we want to really thank NACA, who spends countless hours educating residents from all walks of life on what it is to be a homeowner. What the things that they should think through before owning a home, and then continually supporting them as they walk through the process of becoming a homeowner free and clear. With that, I'd like to end this program with Ben Cujo from NACA coming up to say a few words. Ben.
Good morning. I'm delighted to be here today on behalf of NACA and Bank of America in partnership with the City of Newark, Invest Newark, and the Newark Housing Authority to unveil this historic initiative. I want to thank the mayor. I also like to thank Mr. Cirillo, Dwayne Knight, Roy Sutherland from Invest Newark for their commitment, dedication, and diligence in helping bring this to fruition. This is a true private and public partnership that provides a pathway to homeownership that will benefit many Newark residents. The NACA HOP PHA is a homeownership through public housing assistance. It's unprecedented and transformative program that is to serve as a national model to help Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher recipients attain affordable homeownership. This innovative initiative allows participants who seek to become first-time home buyers to combine their housing choice voucher with the NACA mortgage to purchase a home with the same below-market interest rate and the NACA buy-down option. Participants of this program can own their home free and clear without a mortgage 15 years, resulting in immediate significant wealth gain for the homeowners. Furthermore, it prevents risk for homeowners having a mortgage payment after the housing assistance payments terminates. It is a game changer that moves people off public housing assistance and into homeownership, thus promoting neighborhood stabilization and revitalization. This is a giant step in the right direction to addressing the homeownership gap that exists nationwide for minorities, low to moderate income people, and communities. The NACA HOP PHA initiative is exemplary of NACA's mission to promote economic justice for all through affordable homeownership, and we're very excited to partner with the City of Newark to be at the forefront. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. And with that, we get to the moment that we've all waited for, the key ceremony. So, although we do have 3 new homeowners, we are in front of the house of Mrs. Charlene Spann. So we want to ask her and her family to join the mayor, deputy mayor, as well as our other partners for the key presentation.
What in the world?
Good morning. My name is Charlene Spann, CHARLENE, last name SPANN. Okay, and I'd like to thank everyone that was involved in making me and my kids' dream come true. Now they have somewhere they can call theirs, all theirs that belongs to them. And without my kids, I would not have made it through. They gave me the energy and the drive to keep pushing, even my grandbaby, because at the end of the day, I want to see her with her own. Thank you.
Quick question. Could you tell us about your family? How many kids you have? And
I have 4 kids and a grandbaby. My oldest will be 23.
have you been inside the house yet?
I've been in midway. I think they wasn't completely finished when they was doing all the house, showing all the house. So I've been through. So I haven't been through since it was completed. Not yet. It was only one daughter that came with me when we came to see it. So that's why I decided to bring all of them, except for one. The other one wanted to stay and do school. But this would be the first time they really seeing it completed. And I tried to keep it to myself and make it a surprise for them. But at the same time, they pushed me through it, so they deserve to see the process that I go through. And we went through it together.
I know you said this, you wanted them to feel like they had something of their own, but what is moving from where you are to moving to your own home, where you'll be able to, what more does it do than just put them in this house?
It gives my grandbaby a backyard to play in without playing in the front yard. It gives her security to let her know not only that I accomplished it, they could too.
Wow. Is this the first time you've owned a home?
Absolutely, first time. Yes, I was renting prior, yes. The difference between renting and home ownership is that it's mine. It's mine. What I decide to do with my house is mine. So that's the big difference. The process was very stressful. Many times I wanted to pull back But I said, you know what? I ain't giving up. I'm not going to give up. So I worked with NACA. The guy that was calling me from NACA. I kept emailing him. What do I need to do? What do I need to fix? I got it. What you want me to do? He probably got tired of me, but at the end of the day, I wanted this. And I was going to get it. And I got it. Because it was my dream. It's something I always wanted. I wanted it before my grandmother passed because I wanted her to live with me. But I didn't do it at then. So now I did it. So not only am I happy I did something, I accomplished something. Even though my grandmother wasn't here to see it, but I did it.
What's Grandma's name?
Mary Span.
Mary Span?
Yes.
And how long have you saved to try to buy your own house? Do you hope this inspires other people to buy their own house? And what does it feel like to know that 80% of your neighbors here are renting?
So I don't want to, break up the bone, but we do want to give the family a chance to enjoy their new home. We are going to open it up for more questions, but we do want to have the ribbon cutting and have them actually walk inside and see the home. So we're going to be here for plenty of questions, but we definitely want to, give her the chance to enjoy a new home.
Before they wrestle it down. The press.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do they basically have to be mortgage for a couple of years? What is the down payment? Do you guys cover the down payment?
All of that is covered. You want to talk about it now? Come on.
Yeah, so with the NACA program, NACA has a program, and NACA has been a partner with the city of Newark for a long time. This is just one of the initiatives that is out there. But our program has 100% financing, so there's no down payment. This program is designed to work for Section 8 housing choice voucher holders. So it allows us to use the housing assistance payment, including the tenant's portion, to come up with a mortgage payment that, with the help of the Housing Authority and with Mr. Cirillo, we're able to actually create a program where by the time that housing assistance payment terminates, the mortgage terminates. So the mortgage is basically based on the full max mortgage payment that any Section 8 housing choice voucher holder is eligible to apply for.
So is she paying the same rent or the same payment every month that she was paying before, less or more?
It's not going to change. Whatever the tenant's portion is going to stay the same. So for the tenant, they're not going to see any difference. It's just restructuring it so that they can use that as a mortgage payment instead of paying it to a landlord.
How many years? 30 years?
15 years. The voucher is for 30 years, but the mortgage amortizes in 15 years so that it comes to maturity at the same time as the mortgage.
Have you heard from I would expect that if 80% of Newark rents, you would, 30, 40% would want to be doing exactly what you're doing right now. So what's the plan? Can you handle the capacity? How big do you plan on this getting?
This has been ongoing. NACA CEO Bruce Marks met with Mayor Ras Baraka several years ago, and this initiative has been ongoing for the last 3-4 years in its development. So this is the first place that this is actually taking off, and we hope to expand it nationwide.
What about here in Newark? Are you going to get more homes out?
Definitely. We're in the backyard on Park Place, so we plan to, service everybody who's available and eligible for it.
So these houses are part of the land bank, and I don't know if everybody's been paying attention, but the land bank is a Newark entity that was created with the help of the state of New Jersey, legislators, community activists. We take city-owned property, we turn it over to the land bank. The land bank is able to dispose of the property in more creative ways than the city can, and their job is to get rid of blight. So this was a blighted property. This was not a property that looked like that before. This was property that was abandoned, and I'm sure that his brother is a witness. So the property was abandoned. We found local developers to develop the property through the Invest Newark. They developed the property. We partnered with the Housing Authority and NACA to develop a program that would take people who were paying rent through Section 8 vouchers. And if you knew how much money the Section 8 voucher was, you would understand how that money can be used to pay a mortgage instead of paying rent, right? And so it was structured because of NACA, restructured, so they can now use the money that they're giving to a landlord being the housing authority, to a mortgage now. And then they become homeowners. In 15 years, they own a property outright, free and clear, based on the mortgage that they would pay, based on the rent they were paying through the Section 8 voucher. That's how the program works.
It seems like a win-win-win-win-win program, right? So then the question...
We're praying that is win-win-win-win-win, yeah.
The question that a lot of people here are asking, I know it's early because you haven't cut the ribbon yet, but like, there are going to be so many more people who want...
And we intend on doing it.
How big do you think it can get?
Well, as big as we have the capacity to do, right? We want it to catch on. We want the federal government, the housing authority, national HUD to say this is a program we want to invest in, something that we should be doing. And we want them to help support the work that Victor is doing here, that we're doing together, to make this a national model, to identify 15, 16, 17, 20 abandoned properties and do the same thing with it here in the city of Newark, even build properties up from the ground. Because we have enough abandoned property in the town to get it done, so we just have to figure that out, the property that we own. And so we have to, whatever we own, we could do stuff with. You know, if somebody else owns it, it's a whole different thing. So. But that's it. Any individual interviews I'll take later. I just want to give these folks an opportunity to cut a ribbon and go inside their home. Right? Yeah.
Can you hold the key?
There you go. Wonderful. There you go.
Congratulations.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
Sorry.
You don't mind if I come to your house? I'm coming over there.
We're gonna take cameras in.
Oh, sure.
This is a nice bathroom.